Are we gonna talk about Quiet Town?
Quiet Town. I stockpile, lines in my phone, which is, it's not as romantic as a notebook and, and a pen and a quill. And so Quiet Town came from having, I had, an entire verse and a chorus without any music yet. And we were in Vegas, and Jonathan Rado, one of the producers, and he's a great musician, he started this sort of cyclical progression. And so the chords never change on Quiet Town. It's the same 4 chords over and over. And I sang what you hear, on the record, what you're going to hear on the record. That was the first thing that sort of came to me, that melody, and I was just thrilled with that. Those are moments that are few and far between, where you just feel like, they call it, the unicorn entering the room, or lightning striking, or whatever it is. I say my version is tapping into the universe. I felt tapped in. I had started to unlock these memories about my time in this town, Nephi, Utah. I spent, 6th grade to 11th grade there, something like that. The story for me, or at least if you read about the killers, the story has always been me getting out of Nephi and going back to Las Vegas. And so we've sort of overlooked my time there, and instead of focusing on leaving, I started to think about the experiences that I had there that actually helped shape, who I am, and still who I am. And I realize, I talk about it in the song, there's still, with every step that I take, a part of me is still very Nephi. When I was in the 8th grade, 2 seniors got hit by a train. And I didn't know them well. I only had small encounters with them, but that's not supposed to happen here. And that's why we moved to a place like this, to avoid tragedies, and it was just shocking. It shook the town, and I didn't realize it, but here I am, 25 years later, and still I'm very, very emotional about it. And that was something that kind of surprised me when I went to sing it. I sort of saw it as this end of an innocence, with the 2 kids getting hit, and then that almost opening the door for this darkness that entered the town after. And so yeah, subsequently, there was a lot of drug problems in Nephi after, and you see the news, or you get a call about a person that's overdosed or killed themselves using these pills, and it's just so sad. So I think that sadness just permeated, and it had been stewing for a long time, and I found an outlet in verse 2 of Quiet Town.